The weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, and here he is, Sugar.
This bout is...
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat, forget about everything else.
Be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
He just split the guard with another uppercut. Nope, that hook won't score. Can't find a home for that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that. There's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Not a lot of defense here at all. The perfect counter lands. Straight right just misses. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Counter fighter believes in anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
They exchange punches. And not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford and on to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
each other. Nice job blocking the hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. They both want a highlight reel knockout. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
What are you doing?
Here we go to the fourth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're not thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
You'd like to see more jabs. Catch and shoot. Straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Troy, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Time for the fifth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Parries that left jab away. What a punch! Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution being thrown to the wind. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. On to the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Both men step back for just a moment. Jab from these two. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford. Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Punching, and he scores with the counter. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Fight's going to get him knocked out.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a... There's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final? Sugar Ray is down! How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him.